Hi guys, and welcome back to another unboxing, and today we have something special. It's the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and this is the bundle from Costco. So there is additional accessories included with this kit that you won't get from the standard base Mini 3 Pros. And if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel for more weekly tech content. So right off the bat, this has some additional accessories that you wouldn't get with the standard package. You get an extended battery, so additional battery. You get a screwdriver with 5 pairs of extra propellers in case you need to replace them. You have a couple of RC cables, and very interestingly, it comes with ND filters. So if you are a professional video maker, or if you want to get into video making and you want the cinematic look, it does come with a set of 3 ND filters. So let's get straight into it. So on top, we have the ND filters, and these are the ND16, the 64, and the ND256. So if you're shooting with a fixed frame rate and you want to shoot in a daylight setting where it's too bright, these will bring down the brightness pretty significantly without you having to mess with the shutter speed. So very, very convenient. I'm going to put this to the side. Here we have the spare parts. So this is the set of propellers. You get one set, USB-C cable standard, and here you have another pair of propellers, so which is great. So if you are on the move and for whatever reason over a long duration of time your propellers do come loose, or you end up scratching a propeller or it gets dented, it's very easy to replace with a simple screwdriver. Set this to the side, and comes with an additional extra battery. So this is the standard intelligent flight battery. This will not add extra weight to your drone. So in most standard countries, 249 grams is the maximum limit for a drone without having a license. So this is just another standard battery, which is excellent. Put this to the side as well. Looking in here, and here we have the actual drone. Now, this is the Mini 3 Pro as it states, but this does not come with the built-in screen controller. This is the standard controller that is similar to the DJI Mini 3 as well as the Mini 2. So be careful when you're purchasing any sort of drone, specifically if you're looking at the new Minis. If you want the new controller with the screen, make sure that bundle comes with it, because like this one, not all of them do. Get straight into this. So here is the drone itself. And if you guys are coming from a Mini 2, the first thing you'll notice are these 2 sensors at the top and the sensors here at the bottom. This is active flight radar system that this has. It's not radar, it uses cameras, but it's essentially collision detection. So if you're flying into a tree or an obstacle, you either have the option of stopping or maneuvering around, which is very, very cool. I'm going to take off this clip here. This is the gimbal that it comes with. So it's an f1.7 aperture with a 48 megapixel camera. So that is another difference between the Pro and just a standard Mini 3. The Mini 3 has a 12 megapixel. This is a 48 megapixel camera. So if you do want to shoot video as well as take pictures of landscapes and you want to get as much detail as possible, then this is the camera that you want. And if we extend this out, this is what the drone looks like. So now it might, under like first impressions, it may look like it looks bigger than the Mini 2, but like I said, this is a standard under 250 gram drone, which can be flown in most countries without a license. And here at the back, you have your USB for both charging and data transfer, and then you have a micro SD card. This package does not come with a micro SD, so it's something you will have to buy. The internal storage of this is only 2 gigabytes, so you're not going to get a lot of 4K video. And on the sides, these are clips to take the battery out. So there it is. And it goes straight in like that. Nice. Just set this to the side. So here we have more cables. So, and I'm assuming this is for the controller. So these are controller cables that will attach your drone controller to your phone. So there are multiple types. So you have a USB-C to micro USB, and you have a USB-C to USB-C if you have a newer Android phone. Surprise, surprise, you have more propellers. And you have a screwdriver to take the propellers on and off. Very easy, just a simple screw that goes on and off to attach the propellers. So we'll put this back. And last but not least, we have the controller. So this is the DJI drone controller, and as I mentioned, this is like the previous generation controller for the DJI Mini 3 and the Mini 2. This does not come with a built-in screen, but I personally like to have this controller over the new one, and the main reason is that some people have experienced issues with the brightness, and the battery life on this controller is better than the other one because you're not also powering a screen, which is excellent. Now, if you're wondering where's the iPhone cable, to pop this up, this is where you would mount your phone, and in here you have the standard Thunderbolt cable. So it comes attached with the controller, so fear not if you can't find it in. But like I said, controller goes here and you control like the previous generations. And if you're wondering where the thumbsticks are, the sticks here can be stored for ease of use. We'll just put them back on. And here it is. Now on the controller, you have three options. You have the Cine, the normal, and the Sport. Cine will modify the controls where it's a little more flexible in terms of quick movement. So janky movement up and down and controlling the drone, it won't translate to the exact moment with the drone. So it's a lot smoother. So this is if you're shooting cinematic video. You have the normal mode, which controls are a little more responsive. And then you have Sport if you want to go at the fastest possible speed with the drone. Yes, you can make videos with it, but more likely than not, you're just using it to as a viewfinder, essentially, to fly the drone, not so much capturing video. And on the sides here, you have a quick capture video button. So this is both for camera as well as video. And then you have this knob here that controls the gimbal on the drone. So the drone not only pan side to side, but the gimbal goes downwards, which is excellent. But this is essentially it. This is the DJI Mini 3 Pro bundle Fly More kit unboxing, and the video review is to come out shortly. I'm going to fiddle around. I'm going to play around with the drone, get some video footage, and we'll see if it's a worthy upgrade from the DJI Mini 2 and whether or not it's the perfect purchase for you. So if you guys want to watch that video, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the upcoming weeks. But until next time, peace.